youtube.com/enter dubstep.
Welcome to the planet.
Started DJing at the beginning of 2010, just after I'd got some of my tracks out. I remember the first gig I did was with Dr. P up in Manchester. I was a bit nervous because it was the first one I'd ever done, and he actually hit me up the next day, like asking for some of my tunes and stuff. So yeah, I do like Dr. P stuff, man. It's good, man. Big Boss is probably my favourite from Dr. P. My favourite place to DJ is probably Belgium. I think nearly everybody would say that, man, because the crowd's mental. Well, it's been dubbed sorry for the pun, it's been dubbed the like dubstep capital. There was a good night of a DJ in Belgium called Dubstep with 16-bit Inspector dubplate. That was pretty sick, man. I like what he's done, man. I like what he's done for the scene. He's brought that filthy side along quite a lot, man. But yeah, I've had a couple of my tunes on his channel. I've got big respect for him, man. I'd say my tunes are like full of energy and a bit more grittier and a bit more in your face, which people have a good reaction to, man. Yeah. But yeah, more about like the tear out, crazy stuff. Yeah. I take a lot of my influence from my musical background because, like, I don't know, like in some of my tunes, like quite a lot of orchestral type stuff, and I used to play like in an orchestra, and I play the cello as well. So I thought, why not incorporate that into some of my tunes, which it works quite well and people like it. So it's something a bit different. So I play the piano as well. I started playing the piano when I was about 9 years old. Yeah. And I worked all the way up till I did my grade 7, and then I stopped there. My favourite dubstep tune of all time has got to be Phreaks and Southbound Hangers' Wizard Sleeve. I mean, it's like incredibly musical, but it's just a sick tune, man. When the first time I heard it, I was like, this is awesome. Just the sound of the bass lines were like just in your face, and like it's something that wasn't quite heard before. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit different, but it was like just nutty, man. I look up to like producers like Casper and Rusko, obviously, because they like sort of started like the beginning of like the tear out, energetic stuff. But I'm quite into like Trolley Snatchers stuff, Bar 9, Front Case. Quite like 1983, man. That's a big tune, man. Yeah. I'm a big fan of I think Circus Records, man. They're doing a good thing. They've blew up quite a bit, and they've all got their own distinct sound. I'm quite a fan of all of them. You know, you've got Front Case, who's like quite like gritty and in there and in your face, and you've got like Dr. P, who's like more melodic but like dirty at the same time, and then Flux Pavilion, which is like almost all melodic. But yeah, they've all got their own sort of vibe. And then Cookie Monster as well, he's like a bit different as well. I mean, the internet's some like good things for like dubstep. Yeah, it's good that it's like travelling all around the world and everyone can get to listen to it, do you know what I mean? They can go out and look for it themselves and like just listen to what they like, do you know what I mean? I like to DJ on CDJs just because they're so easy, so I can play my WAVs out, burn them to CD, Pioneers preferably. No, I don't use Serato or Ableton or anything like that. No pre-mixing business like some people do. I've made some, not just dubstep I make some drum, well, it's been coined drum step, like halftime D&B, some of that stuff as well, and recently I've been doing some like 100 BPM stuff. That's what people are calling it, 100 BPM. Don't think it's got a class. Yeah, I think dubstep's obviously catching on all the way around the world, so it's a good thing, man. I'm not so bothered about the fact of it going commercial or anything like that, but I still think it's good to like keep it like directed at all the heads that were like originally at it, do you know what I mean? Dubstep in the future, God only knows, man. I mean, I don't think it's quite defined itself. I think dubstep's got a bit of a split personality disorder, I think, personally, at the minute. When I first started DJing, there was like mostly lads like turning up there, so everyone used to coin it like a sausage fest. Yeah. But lately, like over the past year, like 6 months to a year, there's been a lot more like females going out to them. So like, I quite like playing at Cable. There's a good vibe at Cable, man. Yeah. There's some good nights down there. Best sound system, it's got to be the Gash sound system. When I played up in Manchester with Dr. P, that was like, it was as big as your house. It was insane. It made you feel proper sick, and it's good to feel the bass like in your stomach, like proper feel it vibrating. It's all about the LFO wobbles, man. Anything that pisses me off, people complaining about like what they think's good and what they think's crap, when they probably like never even tried to produce music themselves before. There's a memorable story when I was in Greece. I played in this massive warehouse. There must have been about 1,000 people there, and at the front they were all started mosh pitting, like some places you play at, they'll start mosh pitting and stuff. And the decks were on this flimsy table in front of like some barrier, and they pushed against the barrier, and the table fell on me with the decks that fell on me. I had to catch them like that, and then they had to come up and nail the table down. That was a bit mental. And then I got back to the promoter's house after the show. And the dog chewed up my headphones, man. You still owe me 150 quid for them. Look me up, man. Look me up on Facebook. Diesel Dubstep on Facebook. You can get me on YouTube. youtube.com/DieselBeatsUK. And on SoundCloud as well. SoundCloud.com/DieselBeatsUK.
YouTube.com/enter dubstep.